Class 4, then 1,400 metres for race number 8 at Sha Tin. We've got a couple of horses just having their second start as well. We're good on debut, but we start with Golden Link, who was a last start winner, beating Sam's Love over course and distance. Diamond Ryan's won 2 of his last 3 over course and distance. Jerry Chow takes £7 off his back. More than enough placed on his last 2. Seaweed Fortune gets from the 16 back to the 1,400 metres. Zone D, good on debut. Runner up to Lucky Fan, gets up from the 12 to the 14, as does Travel Glory, who's also second on debut. That was behind Master Fay. Windsall's a horse in form. He'll jump from the inside gate. Ultra Express, a good third to Super 10 last time out. And Green Envy, beaten favourite last time out, was a winner of the start before. That was in Class 5. And Universal Crown, another one up in trip after running behind Lucky Fun as well himself last time out. Now, Diamond Rhyme has been up at Chung Fa Tom. It's obviously been working for him with that recent record. He does have barrier 10 to contend with this time, maybe a little bit harder for him.
Yeah, he's likely to sort of settle maybe 3 wide with no cover of Diamond Rhyme, but there's not a lot of pace in this race because, again, the majority of the horses do like to get back. Windsall could end up with an uncontested lead for Zach Burton, more than enough there. You've got Travel Glory down on the inside for Wagner Borges. Green Envy should get a nice run there for Joe Moreira. You've got Best For You, Ultra Express. And on that 3 wide line, Golden Link, Universal Crown and El Jefe. Zone D, he was quite good out of the gates, I thought, last time out, but we'll get back.
Good debut run from this horse, Travel Glory. He seems to have come on from it as well. Up to the 1,400 metres, looks ideal for him as well, being by Savabeel. Wagner Borges aboard on race day, and the horse looks good. He goes nicely. Stunning Impact, he always catches the eye. Yet to win from his 10 starts. He gets back, he runs on, he does find problems sometimes. And look, he's going nice enough and has worked once again. But he's been going like this all season. Is Stunning Impact. And Universal Crown, I thought it was a better piece from him. He stretched out nicely enough. He's getting down towards the downgrade. He's on a rating of 43 now with a wide draw. So he might be one just to watch in this race, but he's definitely picked up.
All right, I thought it was a really competitive race, very open as well. As a result, we've got quite a few replays to have a look at. We'll start off with the win, Tom, of Golden Link last time out. This was his first win at start number 9, beating Sam's Love by just a head.
Yeah, he finally got his win on the board to Golden Link, and look, he was probably entitled to with the run he had, but he's still a horse that wants to get his head up in the run, and last time out they took the blinkers off him, so maybe that worked, but with the run he had, Paul, he was entitled to win.
He was. Yeah, I'm with you, Tom. I don't like the style of this horse. You see him getting his head right up there once again, and from barrier 11, I just think he might find problems, so I didn't put him in there.
OK, so that's a line through Golden Link. He's about 33 to 1 at this stage. Diamond Rhyme, he's another recent winner. He's won 2, in actual fact, Paul, of his last 4 starts, but moves from the inside gate to barrier 10. It's
one of these horses who took a while to win a race, and then now he's won 2 of his last 3. He's had 22 starts now in total. Jerry Chow will take the claim as well. Barrier 10, just a little bit tricky, but he is a horse who's running well at the moment.
Yeah, I think he gets his opportunity again, but gate number 10 makes it tricky, as Paul said, and I just think maybe he's done his winning for now. And he ran down Windsall all here, who I think probably can go close in this race. He's gone close his last 3 or 4 now, and with that uncontested lead he's likely to get, I think he'll be right there at the end still.
Good use of the apprentice claim, though, here, Jerry Chow, because he's carrying £1 less than he did to victory there. Here's Zone D, Tom, and Universal Crown. He stays on very strongly, Zone D.
Yeah, and he'd shown at the trials he'd been quite slow out, but he jumped pretty much with them in this race, and he's got to the middle part of the track and finished off really well, only beaten a length and a half behind Lucky Fun, so there was nothing wrong with his run. Universal Crown was a better effort from him, made some ground late between runners, but he's getting close to that class drop, Paul.
Yeah, his track work's been good, but he's going to have a similar run. Zone D, again, he does miss the start. He's got barrier number 9, so he'll have to something similar. He'll get back, he'll run on.
OK, this is Travel Glory, who was also on debut, running second at a massive price, Paul, behind Master Fay. Looks very smart.
His trials had only been just OK leading into this, so he sort of showed that he saved it for race day. He got a nice run on the inside, and I thought he hit the line quite strongly. So, look, I put him in. It's an open race, but I put him in on a minor line.
Of course, very well bred, and they paid quite a bit for him as a yearling, this horse, and he lived up to his pedigree, really, and ran quite well. Chased home on this occasion Master Fay, no match for the winner, but he was certainly the best of the rest. He's trialled since, and he kept on well enough in that recent trial with no pressure, so interested to see how he can run second up.
Yeah, Master Fay hasn't run again since, but I'm sure the form will stand up. Here's Pearl Champion, Tom, and Green Envy. He was favourite for this. He'd won the start before in a lower class.
Yeah, I must admit, I had Pearl Champion the numbers 2 runs ago, left him out this time, and he came out and ran a bottler at 31 to 1, and look, maybe his best days are past him, Paul, I thought, coming into this, but look, he ran quite well on this occasion. Antoine Hamlin for Manfred Mann. He's drawn gate number 6, and he was only beaten the neck here in what was a competitive finish.
I like the other horse, so here, Green Envy, the one on the outside. He just got a bit far back from his barrier number 12. He's got 8, so he'll try and slot on it a bit sort of handy, and he ran a really good race in Class 5, winning easy, so it shows he's up to the bottom of Class 4.
OK, one more to have a look at then, and the final one is Ultra Express. Paul, he's also placed over course and distance last time out. This is Tony Millard and Karis Teeton.
Yeah, barrier 3, I think he can be a little bit closer in the run, this horse. The third, this third we're seeing here behind Super 10, he was a big price, 40 odd to 1. He hadn't done much before that. But again, his work's been good. We saw that piece earlier on when he got up with Resolute, and I thought he hit the line strongly. So, look, I've got him in the numbers.
He ran on OK, but he had an excuse as well. He pulled up lame with the right front there, but drawn nicely here, so maybe he can get a little bit close to them this time round, but like the way he finished off.
Loads of chances. That's reflected in the market, even at this early stage, Paul, with Wins All, our 5-1 favourite.
Yeah, really good race, this one, actually, and I can see why they have put it later in the card, because it's quite an open race. But I'm going to go with Green Envy. I think he's up to the bottom of Class 4. Had a little excuse last time, as did Ultra Express. So that's my Quinella, 13 to beat 11. Stunning Impact gets back, runs on. I'm sure there's a win in Class 4 for him. And then Travel Glory on that debut, see if he can go on with it. 13, 11, 12 and 8 in race number 8.
Yes, shows what an open race it is. I don't have any of those numbers at all. I've gone with number 9 in the end to Wins All, who's likely to get all favours off the front here for Zach Purton and Chris So from gate number 1. He's been beaten by Diamond Rhyme, Wood on Fire, who's since come out and won, Lucky Quality, Wild West Wing. Prior to that, he's a winner in Class 5. So he's been competitive, Wins All. 3 goes in more than enough. It was a bit keen early, but liked the way he stayed on last time out behind Fast Pace, Zone D, number 6, and number 1, Golden Link. And I wouldn't be totally immune to putting Seaweed Fortune, who's been freshened, but he did pull up a roarer last time out. So 9, 3, 6 and 1.
Yeah, Seaweed Fortune, been waiting for him for a while, but I'll go with Travel Glory. Made him a horse to follow off his first up efforts. Hopefully he can run a good race at a decent price. That is race number 8.